Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here actually because it was half price day at Goodwill. Normally it would be on Tuesday for CDs and DVDs and video games and stuff like that, but this week I think they're trying to clear out their stock to start off the new year, so they put everything in the store on 50% off. So I went out and I did that first. I went to a Goodwill and I went to two of them actually. I didn't find anything else at any other stores though that I went where I usually go thrifting. It was pretty much cleared out and dead. Specifically the Tickle's in Mississauga, it was completely cleared out. I don't know, I think they had a pretty large sale a little while ago, or like 50% off the store kind of thing, and there was basically nothing on the shelves as far as electronics even went. It's pretty wild. Other sections were filled, but the electronics and the game section was just completely cleared out. So strange actually, it felt like a ghost town walking through there. But I did find some stuff at the Goodwill, but before I even do that, I just got a package literally like a minute and a half ago from Purelator, stuff that I ordered from EV Games during Boxing Day, which if you're not familiar with Boxing Day in Canada, it's the day after Christmas, is called Boxing Day. Funny thing about Boxing Day is I was probably almost 20 years old when I actually knew what Boxing Day was. I never realized it as a kid. We never did any. My parents never went shopping on Boxing Day, and I didn't really watch a lot of TV when I was a kid. Actually, we had a satellite dish, so I never really saw commercials for Boxing Day and stuff like that. So I never really thought much of it. I didn't really think much of it when I, in high school and stuff like that. And I actually, when I met my current wife, when we first met, she's like, "Oh, I'm going Boxing Day shopping." And I was like, "What is that?" I thought Boxing Day was for putting all your Christmas stuff in boxes and chucking it in the attic. That's why I thought it was called Boxing Day. So, in my old age now, I have been actually doing a little bit of online shopping, and this is what I got from EV Games. Let's open this up. This just came, like I said, a minute and a half ago, basically. Bought 2 games, and they are Lego Marvel Superheroes. This was on for $30, so I thought I would pick it up. It's brand new and sealed and everything. Really excited, can't wait to pop this in the machine and check it out. I love these Lego games. I'm going to actually go back through and collect all these Lego games when I can. I have a number of them, but for certain systems I don't have them necessarily, and I'm not going to collect them for all systems. I'm going to collect the more current gen system versions of them, just because they tend to be better, and obviously they're in HD and stuff like that. But really happy to pick this one up on the cheap, that's for sure, compared to what it normally costs. And then I also picked up, because I'm a Lego junkie, I picked up Lego Batman 2. This is a wicked game. This is a greatest hits edition, but I don't really care about that, like I've said before. This was on for $13, I think, so couldn't turn it down. Brand new, sealed. I love this one. You get to fly around as Superman in it, so wicked. Happy to add that in the collection. I'm going to be Legoing it up a little bit, for sure. The next things though are from the thrift shop, so from my usual type of hunting, and I'll get into that right now. The first thing that I'll show you actually is this one. It's Crash Team Racing, but unfortunately it's not complete. It didn't have the disc in it. I didn't pay anything for this. This was free. It was thrown in. So I just kind of took it up to the counter. She said, "Oh, you can have that and you don't have to pay for it." So that's wicked. My copy of Crash Team Racing is the Greatest Hits edition, so I'll be swapping out the manual and all that kind of stuff, and getting the black box copy. I usually don't care about Greatest Hits edition, but hey, if I can have black box copy, I will. And luckily the discs don't say Greatest Hits or anything like that on them, so that's super cool. It'll look like a black box edition. And the next one, I have a bunch of different ones here, but for $1 I bought another copy of Frogger. I just can't turn this game down whenever I see. I love it so much. It's such a good game. It's complete and in really great shape, so I'll actually have to check this against mine. There's a little bit of swirling and stuff on the disc, but it's not too bad. I'll check it against mine and see if it's better, but you know, the case is in good shape, the manual's in great shape, so that's pretty awesome right there for $1. Also for $1, I picked up A Bug's Life, and normally I wouldn't pick up this game necessarily, but for $1 I couldn't turn it down, and it's in really great shape. It's near perfect, so thought I would, you know, go for that. And then finally, it's Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, which I already have this game, but the thing is, the game inside of it is actually Crash Bandicoot Warped. So I now have a disc-only copy of Crash Bandicoot Warped, but for $1, I couldn't turn that one down either, and it's not too bad. Few little scratches and things, but it'll play. So I thought I would definitely get that one. Funny thing about this is, on the inside, it's Crash Bandicoot Warped advertisement right here. But yeah, so it's the Crash Bandicoot 2 game box or whatever, but the inside is the actual game that I'm more interested in. The next things that I picked up were from a different thrift shop. Again, it was, or from a different Goodwill rather, and these ones here have the half price deal as well, so I'll get into it right now. The first one that I picked up, and this one is actually sealed, is Ren Goku, the Tower of Purgatory, and this one here is actually sealed, and so for this one I paid $3. I also picked up a copy of Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. Again, this was $3 and it's complete, so not too bad at all. And the UMD is in good shape, so pretty sweet right there. Also picked up another racing game, which is Need for Speed Underground Rivals. And that one there is also complete. And the UMD is in great shape too. So far so good with that. And then finally, the last one of those, and I also paid $3 for it, is Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. And it's totally complete, and the UMD is in great shape as well. So I'm not a huge PSP collector necessarily. I do own one, but I mostly use it for emulation on the go kind of thing, so I can play like Super Nintendo and NES games, things like that. So pretty cool nonetheless. So I'll probably end up trading those or something like that in the future. I have a few PSP titles. Once I get everything organized down here, I'll probably sell those off and use that money to refund my collection. The next few titles also came from the same place, console titles. The first one is Dragon Ball Z, or Super Dragon Ball Z, and it's complete. It's in pretty good shape. So for this one here, I paid $2.50. Not too bad. Copy of Lego Rock Band as well for the Wii. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a manual in it, but the game's there, and it's in great shape. Again, don't always pick up these kind of titles, but you know, Lego junkie kind of thing, so I decided to pick that one up. I'll find a manual. I'm sure it's a pretty common game. A game I sort of took a chance on. It didn't look that interesting. I know it's probably a kiddie's game, but I went for it anyways. Is Movie Games 20 Blockbuster or Party Blockbusters. And this one here I paid $3 for. It's also complete, so not too bad. The sleeve's in a bit of a wreck, but the manual's good, and the game itself is not too bad. Looks like it might have been resurfaced though, but still it's in good shape and it'll play, so that's wicked. And then the final one, and this is probably the best find of this entire pickups video, is this one right here, A Boy and His Blob for the Wii. And I know this one here probably goes for about $20 right now, So not too bad at all, and it's in perfect shape. The manual's mint, and the game itself, it's not too bad at all. A lot of these things, I guess, are sort of last generation, so it's not super retro, all the stuff that I picked up. Maybe the PlayStation stuff, but definitely not these things. But, you know, overall, pretty good haul, I think, today. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please feel free to thumbs up this video if you feel so inclined. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all later.